Early life and development. Sebastian Kehl was born on February 13, 1980, in Freiburg, Germany, into a family that had a deep appreciation for sports. From an early age, Kehl exhibited a keen interest in football, influenced by the surrounding football culture in Germany, where the sport is deeply embedded in daily life. Raised in the small town of Herzberg, Kehl's athleticism was evident from a young age, and it wasn't long before he joined local youth teams to develop his skills. Kehl began his football journey at the age of 6 when he joined the youth ranks of FC Emmendingen, a club close to his hometown. His natural aptitude for the game quickly stood out, and he soon progressed through the ranks to play for the youth teams at SC Freiburg, one of the most renowned football academies in Germany. SC Freiburg's youth development program was instrumental in shaping Kehl's early footballing career, where he honed his technical abilities, vision, and understanding of the game. His time at Freiburg's youth academy allowed Kehl to refine his versatility as a midfielder, an area of play that would define his career. He was not only known for his technical proficiency but also for his intelligence on the field. His ability to read the game, break up opposition attacks, and distribute the ball efficiently were qualities that caught the eye of coaches and scouts alike. Professional debut and rise at SC Freiburg. Kehl's professional breakthrough came in 1998, when he was promoted to SC Freiburg's senior squad at the age of 18. His debut in the Bundesliga marked the start of an exciting career in top-flight football. Freiburg, at that time, was a club with strong ambitions but was still in the process of establishing itself as a mainstay in the Bundesliga. Kehl, however, quickly adapted to the demands of top-tier football, making an instant impression with his composed performances and ability to control the tempo of the game. During his early years at Freiburg, Kehl established himself as a key player in the midfield, with his leadership skills coming to the forefront. Although Freiburg struggled at times with relegation battles, Kehl's performances were a shining light, with his tactical awareness and skillful passing making him one of the team's most important players. His ability to transition from defense to attack with precision, coupled with his leadership qualities, earned him the nickname Der Kapitän, the captain, from both fans and teammates alike. As he continued to develop his game, Kehl became one of the most respected midfielders in the Bundesliga. His composed nature on the ball, coupled with his tireless work ethic off it, made him one of the league's most reliable and steady midfielders. Kehl's early career at SC Freiburg set the foundation for what would become a long and successful career in the Bundesliga. Moved to Borussia Dortmund in 2002, after spending 4 years at SC Freiburg and establishing himself as one of the most talented midfielders in the league, Kehl made a move to Borussia Dortmund, one of Germany's top football clubs. At Dortmund, Kehl would join a side that was looking to return to the top of German football after a period of rebuilding. His transfer was seen as a major step in his career, providing him with the opportunity to play in European competitions and fight for major domestic trophies. Kehl's time at Borussia Dortmund would go on to define the peak years of his career. As a midfielder, he was essential to Dortmund's success. His ability to anchor the midfield, break up opposition attacks, and contribute to both offensive and defensive phases of play quickly made him a fan favorite. Kehl was often deployed as a defensive midfielder, where his tactical discipline and passing range allowed Dortmund to control the tempo of matches. During his time at Dortmund, Kehl won several major honors, including the 2002 Bundesliga title and the DFB Pokal, German Cup, in 2008. He played an instrumental role in Dortmund's defensive solidity, and his leadership on and off the field earned him the captain's armband. Kehl was known for his resilience and fighting spirit, often leading by example and pushing his teammates to give their best in every match. His work in the midfield allowed attacking players like Michael Zorc, Jurgen Kohler, and Shinji Kagawa to express themselves, creating a balanced and effective team. International career with Germany. Kehl's performances at the club level did not go unnoticed, and in 2002, he earned a call-up to the German national team. His first appearance came in a friendly match against Belgium, and from there, he would go on to become a regular part of the national team setup. Kehl was part of the German squad that competed in the 2004 UEFA European Championship and the 2006 FIFA World Cup, where Germany finished in third place. Although Kehl was not always a starter, he was an important squad player who provided depth and versatility in the midfield. His ability to disrupt opposition attacks and maintain possession allowed Germany to control the center of the park, and he made several impactful appearances during the international tournaments. Kehl was also a member of the German team that reached the final of the 2008 UEFA European Championship, although the team was ultimately defeated by Spain in the final. Despite not winning the tournament, Kehl's performances throughout the competition were solid, as he played an essential role in Germany's progression to the final. Later years and retirement. Kehl continued to be a key figure for Borussia Dortmund in the latter part of his career, contributing to the team's resurgence as a dominant force in German football. Under manager Jurgen Klopp, Dortmund won back-to-back Bundesliga titles in 2011 and 2012, and Kehl was an integral part of the team's midfield. His experience, leadership and intelligence on the ball helped guide the team to these successes, as Dortmund competed both domestically and in European competitions. However, as with all footballers, age eventually caught up with Kehl. In 2015, after a successful and trophy-laden career, Kehl decided to retire from professional football. His decision came after a final season where he had been primarily used as a backup player, providing valuable experience and leadership to the younger members of the squad. Despite no longer being a regular starter, Kehl's influence in the dressing room and on the training pitch remained significant. He retired with a wealth of experience, having won multiple domestic and international trophies during his career. Post-retirement and media career. Following his retirement from professional football, Kehl transitioned into a role within Borussia Dortmund's management and media work. In 2016, Kehl was appointed as the sporting director of Borussia Dortmund, overseeing the club's football operations and contributing to strategic decision-making on transfers and team development. His in-depth knowledge of the game, combined with his experience as a player, made him an ideal candidate for the position, and he was quickly involved in shaping the club's future. Kehl's post-playing career also saw him become an expert commentator and pundit for various media outlets. He appeared on German television, offering his insight into the Bundesliga, German football, and European competitions. His analysis and observations were highly regarded, and he became a prominent figure in the media world, providing a bridge between the playing and coaching sides of the game. Legacy. Sebastian Kehl's football career is marked by consistency, leadership, and an unrelenting work ethic. He was the type of midfielder who did the dirty work, breaking up attacks and providing stability for his teammates. His ability to control the tempo of the game, combined with his intelligence and defensive awareness, made him one of the top defensive midfielders of his generation. At Borussia Dortmund, Kehl became a club legend, revered for his dedication, professionalism, and the many trophies he won. Kehl's time at Borussia Dortmund, his role in Germany's national team, and his successful post-playing career ensure that he will be remembered as one of Germany's top footballing figures of the 21st century. His leadership, both on and off the field, left a lasting impression on the game, and he continues to be an influential figure in the world of football.